Welcome to our video series, A Complete Guide to Starting a Website. These videos are designed to show you exactly what you need to know to get your website or blog started today. This first video is just an overview to cover the basics, and then each video after that will cover everything in a little more detail. So let's get started. So what do you need to start a website or a blog? So there's just a few things that are necessary. There's lots of added on stuff, but there's only a few things that you actually need to get a website started. So first off, we need a domain name. So this is your web address. You're probably familiar with this concept, and you can get these for free, but it's better to purchase one and also to purchase your own hosting, which we'll talk about in a second. So what we don't want to see is with free hosting, you get a free domain name, and it looks something like this: www.yourdomainname.blogspot.com, for example. So there's that extra part in your domain name that people are going to have to remember when they try to type in your name. So what we'd much rather see with a private domain name is www.yourdomainname.com. They don't have to worry about any of the extras, and it's clearly written, easy to remember, and it covers your domain name exactly. Now another thing to consider if you're doing niche websites is trying to get the exact match keyword in your domain. So for example, it looks something like this: www.keyword.com. So if you're making a website about tuna fish, you'd say www.tunafish.com. So the next thing we need, like I mentioned, is web hosting. Now there's free hosting, but again, you get that same problem. You don't have control over your site. Often you can't put advertising, and you get a long URL, a long domain name that isn't easy to remember or navigate. So I like to use HostGator, and you can host a number of websites on a single hosting account. So if you're planning on starting more than one website, it can save a lot of money by putting them on the same hosting account. The next thing we need to do is install WordPress. Now WordPress is free and it's very powerful. It's used by millions of sites all over the internet, and basically what it does is it allows you to install themes, for one thing, so you don't have to worry about web design. People have done that for you. It allows you to install plugins, which are kind of added bonuses, different features and tools. And the biggest thing I find is you can use it from any computer. All you need is internet access, and you can be managing your site. It allows you to manage your content anywhere around the world. So when you install a theme, all the work is done for you. Someone's already done the design, and the beauty of them is you don't need to know a lot of complex code. It's very simple, it's copy and paste, and then the theme is there. Also, oftentimes they're free, so you can find thousands of free themes to put right on your website. You start your website, you put one of these themes on, and it looks like you have a professional website in a matter of minutes. And again, like I mentioned, you can do this anywhere around the world. Doesn't matter. You don't need any specific program or anything like that. All you need is the internet and a computer, and you can make changes to your website, which can be crucial in a lot of circumstances. So like I said, you can find free themes, and WordPress themselves has about 1,500 free themes that you can download and install right after you get your website up and running. And they're powerful too. These themes are used by the New York Times, CNN, Forbes. If you're interested, WordPress has a page that talks about all the big names that use them. Then the other thing, you can pay for premium themes. Now a premium theme is professionally designed, has all the bells and whistles, but it comes at a cost. So I like elegant themes. They have one cost, and you can use over 75 of their themes. So you pay one fee, and you can use any of their themes on any number of sites you want. And again, we'll talk about this in a future video. So how much does all this cost? Luckily, it's not too expensive. The domain name is about $15 a year, and that's a year, so keep that in mind. The hosting can be between $4 and about $10. Now this one's per month, so this is really kind of your maintenance fee. If you can't afford your $10 a month, then hold off on starting a website, because it's going to cost you some money just to keep it hosted. But $10 a month is a drop in the bucket. Now we need WordPress, which again is free. And then we need a WordPress theme, which can be free. And if you want to go with a really professional theme, again, like I said, elegant themes, you can get 75 themes for $39. So that totals anywhere from $15 to $64. And I say $15 because I'll show you in a little bit that we have a coupon code where you can get your first month of hosting for free. Now remember, hosting you're going to have to pay per month though. So yes, this is getting a started fee, but then you have that $4 to $10 a month in hosting. So I hope you're ready. We're going to dig into these concepts a little more detail in each video. So stick around and thanks for watching.